If there's any rally situations on the way home, if there's any aggressive gravel stages, you know, we probably won't make it. Deep sand, we probably won't make it. And snow, again, probably won't make it. Oh, there's the exhaust. There's no muffler. That's why it's annoying. And it's got some $8 coilovers on it. On today's episode of WatchJRGo, I'm wearing the BMW shirt, and we're here to buy an abandoned all-wheel drive BMW station wagon. What is going on, guys? I am WatchJRGo, and like I said, we are here much, well, what, 2-3 hours away from the house, but still in Kansas to buy this 2006 BMW 325xi, the all-wheel drive 325 station wagon. And I don't really know much about this other than the fact that it should run and drive. It was cheap, and it's been sitting in the forest for the last year or so. I'll show you guys the pictures right now. It was in the forest, and I thought we were actually going to be pulling it out of the forest, but here it is, actually sitting in the driveway, which is really cool. I guess they got it out yesterday and tried to move it around a little bit to see if it would actually drive back to Wichita. So this thing's running on pure hopes and dreams right now. We're just hoping it's going to make it to Wichita. So let's take a look at what we got here. We've got some halos with hopefully the active headlights. Always nice. If we can clean those up, it would make a big difference in this car. No paint left on the front bumper, really. This fog light's missing. Looks like there's a zip tie there in the grill that's just there for holding your felony forest on the front, probably. You gotta have an outdoor air freshener. This fender has a little crunchiness to it, so we could probably use a fender. Obviously, these fenders are easy to get, so that's kind of cool. Check out, you guys see that like Ford 9N over there? That Ford 9N is almost cooler than this BMW.
I wonder if they pulled it out with that.
But maybe so. It's sitting on some Alzors, which I figured out, I think I now know is ECS's like OEM Plus brand, because these are M wheels, if you look. It has that little slot right there, and I guess if you change the center cap to BMW, when you put the M badge right there, it should look like wheels off like an F or a G series M car.
They do look good on.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of these. Jake saw a picture of this yesterday. I told him I'm going to get this, and he was like, "Ew, brother, ugh." And I was like, "What are you talking about? Those are BMW wheels." So I'm a big fan of the late model wheels. BMW keeps knocking it out of the park. It might look a little out of place on this, but I like big wheels, and I cannot lie. So let's hop in this thing and see if it's gonna start. I have the key in my pocket here. I had the key in my pocket here, I promise. Didn't I just put it in my back pocket?
Nope.
Front pocket.
Front pocket.
All right, what happens?
Smells like crayons.
The key light's on, but it is not starting. Is it that dead? It doesn't seem dead. This has DVD nav. This has CCC, I think. This is actually good iDrive. I thought it was early bad iDrive. I'm really not sure why it's not even turning on. Okay, the battery is completely dead. That's why. Completely dead. The hood struts work! Oh, nice. Snap! I wasn't expecting the hood struts. All right. So the cover's gone over here. And this is, yeah, this like snaps on up here or something. Anyway, jump terminal. Jump terminal looks
needs to be cleaned.
Looks a little gross. Looks a little gross. So I think there's a negative jump terminal, which is probably just that strut brace right there, but I think it's supposed to have something a little better.
Direct to the coil. Can
I have a click? I got a click. All right, let's see if she starts now. Bloom! Bloom! Hey, that's better. That's better. 177, 725, 4x4 error, washer fluid low. I wore the right shirt. Stopwatch 0. Headlight leveling error. Headlight error. Light error. Light error. What? The headlights can't roll over error. I don't know what that one was. All right, limited driving stability, all-wheel drive malfunction, drive moderately, have it checked, back, adaptive headlight error.
Voice entry ended.
I didn't want voice entry. I wanted to go back. iDrive's not working. iDrive's throwing a fit. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Brake pads are worn to the minimum thickness. Probably the brake pad sensors broke. All right, good deal. iDrive is working now. We got some nice clicks. Auto headlights, love that. The dash wood's not cracked. The cup holders don't work. Oh, that one works, sort of. It doesn't expand like it's supposed to.
Just needs a little love.
Yeah, it just needs used. Home link. Full glass roof? Oh, it looks like the shade's broken. All right, well, that is what we're dealing with here. An 06 325 station wagon that seems like it's firing on all 6 cylinders. It sounds great. Air conditioning? This is the real question. I have to drive it 2 hours something home. Do I have air conditioning? And we'll set this to full cold. The air works. We got AC, guys. We got AC. And do we have menu? Navigation. No navigation DVD. How am I gonna get home? I don't know where to go.
I'll lead you.
Good call. Good call on the jump pack there.
So is there like an interior?
It moves.
How do you unlock the doors from the inside?
There's a lock button right there.
Oh, okay.
But if you just pull twice on the handles, you know, that's how BMW's open. It came with money. We're doing well. That's almost 40 cents.
Man, that's money for toll right there.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, neat. Full glass roof.
Yep. It also says we're gonna have to drive moderately. So full glass roof and drive moderately. Ooh, the lights in the sun visor still work. All right, I'm getting excited.
Map lights work.
I'm getting excited. So far, we got some electronics.
What is that? Oh, that's your
That's how you call BMW if you roll over. I don't think it works.
Let's try it.
Let's not try it. No way, it's got heated seats. Yeah, buddy, and hill descent control. I bet that doesn't work. I bet there's an error in HTC. All right, well, oh, it's got the aux in. Oh, I wish I would have brought a cable for the phone. Is it in here?
Oh, sorry.
That's the factory flashlight right there.
That's cool.
Where's the aux in? Oh, it's broken out and it's sitting right back there. The aux in is in the console, but like pushed all the way in.
What is this?
The controls to open the cooling for the cup holder.
What?
Yeah, it's vented. You can feel the cold air going in it. All right, well, so far so good. It's moving, and we're gonna take this thing to lunch, and then we're gonna take it home, and hopefully it makes it this whole way. Let's get on the road and see if we can make it home in a $2,000 BMW wagon. Air conditioning was good enough for me, honestly.
It works beautifully.
The air conditioning's rocking.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, so we're gonna need some fuel.
Yep.
And we're gonna need some hopes and dreams. So let me know in the comments, are we making it home? I hope we make it home. And we'll go from there. Rear wheel drive only. We do not, if there's any rally situations on the way home, if there's any aggressive gravel stages, you know, we probably won't make it. Deep sand, we probably won't make it. And snow, again, probably won't make it. Other than that, I think we're gonna be doing okay with this thing. We have negative 6,000 miles to our destination. It shows it right there on the dash.
How did we pass it that far?
It really all depends on if we make it negative 6,000 miles home. Did the flashlight work?
It does actually work.
Oh, that flashlight's never been out. It's still stuck on its charging pins. All right, you got it. Does it still work? Oh,
hey,
no
there it is.
way.
There it is.
Barely.
It works. It works.
I'm surprised. Most of those BMW flashlights are long dead.
This little light of mine. Just like the check engine light.
Just like the check engine light and the other 58 lights on the dash. All right, let's check out the back of this thing. It doesn't want to open.
I mean, but it did. So
It's like, please let me die. You know, that's the meme, is the please let me die on these old BMWs. Check it out, it's got a good battery in it. Superstart. Which Superstart? Are we talking? It says standard, so it's It's probably not a platinum. It's like an extreme. We got some 12 volt action right here.
Standard is like a standard.
Standard is a standard. Look at that amp for the audio system. What a beast. What a beast. This might be a premium audio car. This thing makes terrible noises. He did tell me it probably has an exhaust hanging down. So it's just pretty funny that the first couple bumps it hit, it sounded like it was absolutely falling apart. Low battery on the 100D right here. What a great tag. Listen to that, guys. I have to listen to this for 2 hours. I think the exhaust is rubbing on the CV or something. Here's the real test. Let's go. Out on the road. Oh, a Corvette mailbox? How cool is that? Turn signal canceled. What a noise. It's the back hatch, I think. It does drive. As long as the road isn't too bumpy, the noise isn't too aggressive coming out of the rear end. But whenever you hit a big bump, it's like... And honestly, it drives pretty well. I mean, my hands are off the wheel and it's going straight down the road. Well, we made it to breakfast, which was something, and now we get to find out if this thing will start again. So obviously we didn't drive it too far here. I'm excited to see what happens. Is the battery dead? Oh, that's good news. You guys check it out. We got Brandon here, of course, who I bought my GTR from. Now he has this 100D that is laid out. How do you raise it?
Jack mode.
Oh, okay. I see.
So the lower you put it in jack mode and push the key fob and it'll go down and raise it.
Thanks, dog. Thanks for finding me this thing. And we are gonna try to track it back home to Wichita. It might be squeaky, guys, but we're out on the road and cruise control works. I couldn't ask for much more. Cruise control and cold AC, and after I reset all the Logic 7 system settings in this thing, it sounds pretty good. And it has Bluetooth. Only Bluetooth calling, no Bluetooth audio. So unfortunately, I don't have my music, but I have music, and we're cruising home. So it might not be pretty, but it's a pretty nice ride. That noise out of the back sounds like straight metal on metal. I think the hatch is closing too far. Maybe the little adjustment things aren't there, and sometimes it's insane how loud it is. But I can tell you, if you turn the radio up, it does go away. So I've kind of got a fix. It's working pretty well so far. All of you are always talking about Kansas being flat, but here we are, showing you the views. Right after we come off that bluff right there. Check that out. Woo! We got the Windows XP background, baby. Well, after the 2-hour drive back home in this thing, I think I've actually gone crazy from listening to that squeak. You can't turn the radio up loud enough to completely hide it. And between how loud the car is and how loud the squeak is and how loud I had to keep the radio to survive, it was a very long trip. But now that we're back with my 06 325xi, it's time to take a look at this thing and see just what we bought. Yeah, I did already take the key out here. Let's rip this battery compartment open. The remote's not doing anything basically. So we're gonna start by trying to swap out this battery. It's a 2032. I usually have 2032s in stock over here. Hey, that's pretty funny. This Energizer package here has a Duracell in it. You can bet that I did that, but I think it's probably good. So hopefully, after we swap this out, the remote works. And that would be good.
You lose.
I do lose. It doesn't work.
That battery may be dead.
I don't think this battery's dead actually. Let me get the meter on this. I gotta check.
You don't even know how to use a meter.
No, I actually have never seen a meter. I'm not quite sure what this is. Is this a...
I don't know what the one goes
It checks parking meters to see if they work?
Yeah, if you owe somebody money, that'll tell you.
Why is it on AC? I don't know how to use a meter. 1.9 millivolts? I don't think this battery's dead, but what if it is? What if it is? I wouldn't have put it back if it didn't test good. 2.9, it's dead on the money.
How many volts is this supposed to have?
3.
There you go.
Was this like a quiz you didn't think I would pass?
I'm saying.
All right, we're gonna check one more time and see if the remote will sync after I put it in here.
Do it all online.
It started! That's pretty good. At least the battery's not completely trash. Oh no, we got additional lights. Well, we did know all the lights were on the dash. All right, trying again. Nothing works. She's dead. All right, well, fixing the remote or replacing the remote is on the list. You can't easily replace these keys. You actually have to tear them all the way down and like move the circuit board to another key unless you want to pay a lot of money or have the dealer reprogram this. But at least we tried. I'll give it that. We gave it the old college try there, threw a battery in it. Let's talk about this 2006 BMW 325xi. So we're gonna walk around this thing real quick, see what we're dealing with here. The paint is obviously beat by the sun. All of the horizontal surfaces look pretty rough, and some of the vertical surfaces, it really got into those as well. This fender is very rough. That fender's beat. I'm really not sure what happened here. I'm not in love with the stretch tires. They look really, really bad. Oh, they're Lexani tires. Oh, wait. They're Lexani, right? It's Lexani, okay.
No, they say Stefani.
Gwen Stefani's. So I got 4 brand new Gwen Stefani's on this thing.
Yeah.
The tread depth, these are brand new. Man.
I'm guessing that's the original tires probably is what got that fender.
It could be.
And they probably had to replace them.
And then they got the Alzors that are the M lookalikes, and I think they look good, but I really hate the stretch tires. They look very bad. The wheel should never protrude past the tire. In fact, the tire should go way past the wheel so you can curb them and it doesn't matter. So if you curb these, it's game over, but I will say there's not really any rash on them. 225/35 ZR19s. So I thought they were 20s, they're 19s. They're still way too big for the car. They make it look a little bit weird.
I think the backs are 20s.
Nah, they're 19s.
Look at them.
It's a match set. Match set. Wait a minute. Is this an Iron Man? Oh, it's got an Iron Man on the back.
I told you that they had to buy
the Iron Mans are new too. 225/3519.
Okay, you're right. They're
225. I don't see the DOT number must be inside. I didn't see it on there.
On the Iron Mans, I just put a new set on the truck. I don't even think they come with them.
They don't go with DOT numbers anymore? They're just fake.
I can't find mine either, so.
These ones are dated 22, but they're in great shape. I gotta give it that. So the windshield is cracked. All the windshield wipers are trash, I would say. They're not in great shape. I tried not to use them after we cleaned the windshield. It was so bad. Let's take a look under the hood here.
The paint is savable with the buff.
This stuff, I don't think the clear is coming back.
I think you get like more of it out than you think.
It would look pretty good.
You could probably hit it like with that 3M stuff one more time, and it would look good for a while.
And we could also run the turtle wax on the headlights, and they would look good again.
It's toothpaste, not turtle wax. Do you brush your teeth with turtle wax?
Yes, I do actually. I love the minty feel of it in my mouth. Turtle wax is the best toothpaste.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, so it does have aftermarket coilovers. There's anodized green in here with some camber plates. You guys can see all the adjustability in there. So that's why it's ruined. I wish it was stock.
I'm sure they're all the way down.
Yeah.
All the way down.
This is a very hot boy station wagon here.
I think I need it I think I'm gonna, what would you say to me trading the GMC and taking this?
So you can put all your tools in the
I
back?
can throw my 4x8 sheets of plywood on the top of it.
Sure.
And then I'll buy the tough deck system and just retrofit it to the back so I can slide it out.
You could do decked, so you have all the pull-out drawers for tools. And then we'll just actually level the roof off so you can always put sheets on it.
Yeah, but it can only hold like 2 sheets and 3 drills because it'll be into the tires.
If you think about this, it will be into the tires. If you think about this though, it's the same loading height as my truck.
Yeah.
You're like right here on the truck, right here on the BMW. So it makes a pretty good work truck. All right, under the hood, we got some zip ties on the hood latch, kind of holding everything together there. The headlights are OEM, yep, OEM, and we can probably make them all work again. Obviously, the ride height sensors have all been ripped off because it's all ruined for the hot boyness. I forgot, I just wasn't thinking that when they changed the suspension, they ruined all of the headlight magic. So that's kind of painful. These have really good headlights that turn in really well. I'm a big fan of all of this stuff, and because of the modifications, well, she's pretty hurt.
It's got extra air intake.
Yeah, extra air intake right there. It lets in all the unfiltered air, which is the best kind. No, I'm kidding. This is the grill air comes through here. It is metering the air properly. These things throw a fit if they don't meter the air properly. We're missing the engine cover right here. Other than that, everything seems pretty okay. It's clearly got a pretty recent valve cover, and there is no way to check the oil. It's only electronic on these things, right? I'm like 99, even 99.99% sure, but there's no dipstick you can see anywhere on this.
Do you like the 4.4 liter V8?
I don't love the 4.4. I mean, it's cool when it's in an X5 because it's fun. And I have had a few of those.
In your 5 Series, you have.
My 5 Series, yeah, the 545. And that was actually great, except for it, over the course of a year and a half, racked up. It had an aftermarket warranty on it, and the warranty ran out at $14,500, and I had to pay out $500 more to finish that. After, you know, so pretty average BMW things. Plan on spending $20,000 to keep your car on the road. Or you could just buy, like, you could buy 10 more of these and just drive each one until they die and crush them and get your money back, actually. All right, so back to talking about this. The air quality sensor here looks like it's snapped out of its mount. Well, I kind of put that back together. We fixed something. The exterior temp sensor is not working. We'll dig into what's really going on with this later. I think we're gonna have Johnny look over this and give us his opinion on it. But I noticed on the dashboard it said negative 40 degrees, so temp sensor wires are broken or unplugged. Coming around here though, it looks like it's been through a forest. Not a barbed wire fence, but a forest.
We can fix that.
We're gonna fix that.
We've pulled out deeper, and remember the old Chevy?
Yeah, yeah.
Drove through like a thorn bush or whatever.
Mostly all came out, mostly.
Yeah, we fixed most of it.
It looks like it's been keyed though, all the way down the door.
Well, it's that, you said it's a hot boy summer.
It is a hot boy car.
So, it makes sense that it's keyed.
It was owned by a hot boy, and there was a girl that didn't like it. We do have the all glass roof, which I am in love with. I have heard though that you should not open this. There's a high probability it doesn't close. So I have not touched the roof yet. And we might actually try it right now because we're inside now, so why not? We got a little shark fin antenna on the back. If it's unlocked, you can open the fuel door. It is unlocked. It was being a pain earlier too, I had to do that. There you go. It should have unlocked and it should have been easier to open. I think it's just this thing. Leash, the gas cap leash is missing. And for some reason the taillights have been tinted, but possibly the worst tint job I've ever seen. So I think I'm gonna pull these off and wet sand them real quick to get them back to looking factory. If I did all the lights on this thing, it would kind of look new. The lights contribute to a lot, and if we rebadged it, it would also look nice. What happened here? Look at this. There's plastic, like super glue, on the badge locations. Ooh. Somebody's had the badges on and off this thing. You know what, with a wrap, you could probably win IFO with this thing. You could go do hot boy things. Let's see. Ooh. Does this open the glass? Try again. Oh, sick. I didn't even know the glass opened. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. And then of course,
Need it as a work truck.
all right, get it as a work truck. It's all yours, man.
It's like a downgrade.
Yeah, it is a downgrade. And a lot of the interior plastics are hanging out back here. Like I said, we did see it has the right battery. It does not have a spare tire. It was definitely supposed to have a tire inflation kit back here. And that's really about it. I'd like to flip the back seats up and see what we're dealing with here because we haven't actually looked at that. All the hood struts and the trunk struts work. That's a whole new level. Yeah, the back seat looks pretty good. I can't be upset about that. Let me flip the other side up here.
No black duct tape.
No black duct tape.
That's my favorite.
On the seats?
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't see it for the first couple seconds. Yeah, they're perfect.
Wow. And we got some cup holders here. Maybe. there's something there. It doesn't want to come out. Come on. I give up. What's that? What should be the ashtray if it had a smoker's package, but it doesn't. There's a bunch of money in here. We found a lot of change. And then you have these things, which are the inside. I think that's for that inside clothes bar.
Yeah, it's where you're supposed to hang your clothes.
Yeah.
This is a businessman's, like,
Yeah.
you know, traveling
Companion.
companion. Yeah.
It's his traveling companion.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That is my new $2,000 BMW 325xi.
It's actually pretty straight, minus that fender.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it back.
Body-wise, it's actually really straight.
We're gonna bring it back. It'd be nice if it had some clear markers. These are pretty cheap. They're like $15 or something like that, and you just slide them to change them.
Yeah, it's just like the minis, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. It almost released. There it is. A couple seconds of work, swap those guys out. Yep, need windshield lights, polish out the lights, probably do some maintenance. I don't think any maintenance has been done for a long time. Try to get all the headlight errors off, and then of course that four-wheel drive error is on the dash. We gotta sort out whatever's going on with that. But I can tell you, it drove all the way here, going almost 80 miles an hour. The speedometer is way off. That is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop WatchJRGo.com for cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I will talk to you next time. It was missing the navigation DVD too, so I didn't have maps on the way home. Not that I needed them, but it's just cool if it works. And the radio's great, and it has Logic 7, so it's pretty loaded. But it didn't. I don't have any CDs, so it was a rough trip, I gotta say.
Oh, you scratched my CD.
I did. I also scratched the one CD I wanted to take in the car. It's just old.
King Ranch came with a Garth Brooks greatest hits.
Classic.
So
it did, I remember that.
I knew I had to buy the truck.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's when you know. If this would have came with a good CD, it's always a good omen.
Hey, where's the exhaust at?
Oh, the exhaust is incredibly loud, that's all I know. What was that?
I don't know.
The alarm's going off. Oh, there's the exhaust. There's no muffler. That's why it's annoying. It's just cut off.
You can kind of see it.
And it's got some $8 coilovers on it. Some terrible hot boy stuff. Oh. You know if the coilovers are green, it's bad news. Well, this thing might clean up. This is the trash fender here and we just wiped it off. Still bad. Listen to that. It's years from being clean. But if you run a little tape line right there, the difference is pretty massive. So this car might really clean up.